YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another NFL video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be doing my Week 4 picks. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when new content is posted to the channel just like this one. Also, don't forget this Sunday, I will be hosting a live watch party at Martini's Bar and Lounge for the Washington Commanders and Dallas Cowboys game in Fort Washington, Maryland. 725 Caddy Drive. The flyer is on the screen and it's in my Instagram post and on the community wall, so you can find it anywhere. It's not that hard to find. 725 Caddy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland. Come through, have a fun time with your boy, and watch the game with me. It should be a good one. But let's get into these Week 4 picks. So Thursday night, tonight, you had the Dolphins taking on the Bengals. Now, the Dolphins are 3-0, okay? They have had a really, really good start to the season. However, I'm still not that big a believer in Miami and in Tua Tagovailoa. Now, Tua has been okay. He's been really solid to start the season. Not going to hold you. But since Tua is dealing with the hyper-extended back, I want to say it is, the guy had 3 days to heal from that. I don't think he's 100%, which makes me believe the Bengals are going to be able to get after him, make him hurt a little bit more. And the Bengals, I feel like they're going to turn their season around. I really do. They had a slow start, but they picked up the win versus the Jets, and I think that was just the start of what they're going to have cooking. So I think the Bengals are going to win this game. I think that offense is going to still be good. However, the offensive line must protect better, and I don't know how good that's going to be because the Dolphins' defense is amazing, and I think that's going to be the way the Dolphins win this game today, just because for the simple fact that Tua is hurt, man, and he only had 3 days to heal. I don't think he's going to be 100%. So if the Dolphins want to win this game, they have to have that defense, Christian Wilkerson, all those guys up front, get after Joe Burrow, which isn't going to be hard because that offensive line is one of the worst. They're tied with my Washington Commanders for giving up the most sacks in the first 3 weeks of the season. So if the Dolphins want to win, they have to lean on that defense just today. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the Bengals are going to get this win, and they're going to improve to 2-2 in the season, and the Dolphins are going to get handed their first loss. So moving over to the 9 a.m. game in London at this Sunday. This Sunday, you have the Vikings taking on the Saints, again in London. Give me the Vikings to win this game. Jameis Winston has been bad to start the season, man. I really had high hopes for Jameis Winston. I thought he was going to be able to turn it around. He's such a good guy, man. Such a fun guy to be around and just have that energy, man. And I really think he's going to be well. And he very well could be. It's still early in the season, but I don't see him. I don't know if he's going to be able to turn around this week at least. So give me the Vikings, man. That offense is still really, really good. Kirk Cousins, man, are you going to show up or what? We'll be seeing to see if that's going to come out. But let's go with the Vikings here. Then you go over to the Seahawks versus the Lions. Give me the Lions to win this game. The Lions very well should have beat Minnesota. But Minnesota, they kind of squeaked away with the victory. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for Detroit's defense, I believe they probably win that game versus the Vikings. But the Vikings offense is still really, really good. Justin Jefferson, all those guys, man. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. But I still got the Vikings winning this game. Or the Lions winning this game. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the Vikings and Saints too as I'm reading this. But moving over to the Jets, Steelers, Zach Wilson will be making his season debut. Give me the Jets to win this game. I'm going to go with the upset here. I think Zach Wilson's going to be able to pull it off. The Steelers, man, they're going to have to lean heavily on that defense, man. I have no faith in Mitchell Trubisky whatsoever to get it done. And I know they're going to stay ultra competitive because of Mike Tomlin. But I'm going to go upset of the week here. I'm going to go Jets to win that game. You got Bears, Giants. Bears, 2-1 on the season. They're having a really solid start to the season. So has the Giants been. And the Giants are just offensive score away from possibly beating the Eagles. I mean, not the Eagles, but the Cowboys. But their offense is so bad, man. Daniel Jones was trying his hardest, man, but that offense is horrible, man. So give me the Bears to win this game. I think the Bears are going to actually win this one and improve the 3-1 on the season. I think the Giants, their fast start to the season is probably out of luck now, and they're going to fall back to earth. So give me the Bears to win that game. They got Titans, Colts, AFC South showdown. The Titans coming off of a huge win. And the Colts, they're coming off a huge win versus the Chiefs too. So this should be a really, really fun game to watch. because both teams are trying to climb back into the AFC South race. I mean, right now the Jaguars are sitting at the top, so it should be a real fun matchup versus these two teams. You know, both teams hate each other, man. AFC South family business, you know how that goes. So I think this is gonna be a tough one, man. I really want to go with the Titans, but the Colts are coming off of a very, very impressive win versus the Chiefs. So you know what? I'm going to bang the table. Give me the Colts. I think they're going to carry that momentum over from the Chiefs game to this game versus Tennessee. So give me the Colts. They're at home too. So yeah, I got Indianapolis winning that one. Then you got the Chargers and Texans. Chargers, man, I really want to go with them, but they're so banged up, man. Justin Herbert's still dealing with the fractured ribs, man. Rashawn Slater's now out for the season. So is Joey Bosa dealing with the surgery, but he is expected to come back at some point this season. And then you got Keenan Allen on the shelf, who should be working his way back here. So they're so banged up, man. But I'm still going to pick the Chargers to win this game. I think they're going to pull it out, but I feel like it's going to be a very, very low-scoring game. The Texans are going to be able to hang around, and I would not be surprised if the Texans actually squeak one out just because of how banged up the Chargers are. But still, I'm going to go with the Chargers here. And you got the Browns, Falcons. Give me the Browns to win this game. This is going to be a really solid game. Because the Falcons, they are actually being ultra competitive to start the season. Like, they're being really competitive. So I could definitely see the Falcons win this game, but give me the Browns. I think they're going to take care of business, and I think they're going to win this game. And you got the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. My Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys, man. We have let 2 games in a row slip away from us. Not slip away, but actually showed up bad. In Detroit, we got blown out 21-0 or 22-0 to start the game. And then in this game past week versus the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, we started off 24-0. We're down 24-0. Now Washington sits at 1-2 on the season. Dallas is now 2-1 on the season. I think this is a must-win game. If we lose this game, the season pretty much could be over in October, before we even get to October, in my opinion. And that's how I truly feel about the situation. Washington's going to be playing in their all-black uniforms. And I think we're going to be playing with our hearts on the line. They know this is a big game, and they know what we have to do. So I'm going to go with the Commanders to win this game. If you can't get it done versus Cooper Rush and that offense, I am scared of that defense. That defense is really good. But if you can't get it done versus Cooper Rush and that offense, who can you be at that point, right? So moving over to the Jaguars and Eagles, this is going to be another really, really good game. I really, really, really want to go for the Jaguars, man, just because I hate the Eagles, and they embarrassed us last week. I want to go with the Jaguars, man. I really, really do. So you know what? I'm going to bang the table again. I'm going to go with Jaguars for the upset. The Jaguars defense has been playing really, really well. It's about time the Eagles' luck run out. Please. So give me the Jaguars to win that game. Then you got Bills, Ravens. This is probably one of the games of the week. This is going to be a really, really good game, man. I was so surprised to see that it was a 1 p.m. kickoff. But you have the Bills and the Ravens. So give me the that is tough, man. I was just about to say Bills, but give me the Ravens. I'm going to go Ravens. Lamar Jackson's playing crazy right now. Just won AFC Player of the Month. He is probably the front runner to win MVP right now. Both of these guys are my 2 picks to win MVP. Like, they're the 2 front runners. Josh Allen's my favorite quarterback in the league. And Lamar Jackson is really, really good. Love Lamar Jackson too. But give me the Ravens, man. I think they're riding high. But the Bills are also coming off of a very, very tough loss, but they're banged up. So I'm going to go Ravens to win this game. Moving over to the Cardinals-Panthers. Give me the Cardinals to win this game. The Panthers have been horrible to start the season, man. They really have. Baker Mayfield has been bad. However, they still found a way to get a win last week versus the Saints, but I got the Cardinals winning this game. I think the Cardinals are going to shake back, and they're going to pick up a victory versus the Carolina Panthers. And you go over to the Broncos, Raiders. The Raiders 0-3 on the season. Are you serious, man? That is crazy. If you would have told me they would have started off 0-3 on the season, I would have not believed you. However, the Broncos, they've won. You know, they've won, but they have not been good offensively, man. Then Nathaniel Hackett has been a joke of himself, man. So give me the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to finally get their first win of the season. However, if they lose this game, I'm done picking the Raiders, man. I'm done because I just keep picking the Raiders, because I think they're gonna eventually get out of it, man. I really think that at some point, but then they never do. They never do. They always continue to just lose, and now they are 0-3, and I don't think they're gonna go to 0-4. I just see no way that happens, man. But we'll see. Moving over to the next game here. Let me find it right quick. You have the Patriots versus the Packers. This could be another game where I personally feel like it may be a blowout because Mac Jones isn't playing, right? He's dealing with the high ankle sprain, so it's gonna be Brian Hoyer more likely than not. So give me the Packers to win that game. I don't think it's gonna be even close. You got Chiefs Buccaneers. Another good game. Back-to-back weeks where it has a game where it's two of the best quarterbacks in the business. Last week it was Brady and Rodgers. Now this week it's Brady and Mahomes. And earlier it's Lamar and Josh Allen. So this is a week where you have a lot of good games going on. This is gonna be a tough one, but give me the Chiefs to win this game. The Bucks are gonna be at home, but dealing with the hurricane, I think it's gonna be maybe in like Minnesota or something. So it's gonna be a alternative location. Give me the Chiefs to win this game. And then to close out Monday Night Football, LA Rams 49ers. Give me the Rams to win that game. So that's my Week 4 picks. Hope you guys enjoy them. Let me know what you guys think about your Week 4 picks down below in the description. As always, my boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.